Yeah. Remakes, am I right? In recent years, there has been a rising trend of classic games from the late 90s and early to mid 2000s being re-released with updated graphics and smoother mechanics, and it's a trend that is going to continue to grow until probably forever. Why? Well, one word: nostalgia. Just about everyone with a pulse likes to revisit things that they enjoyed when they were younger. We tend to glorify our youth and look back at it as the time before our problems, and when we're given the opportunity to revisit that time in some shape or form, we normally jump at that opportunity. And as long as we keep getting awesome original games, I have no problem with remakes. Hell, one of my favorite games from last year was the remake of Shadow of the Colossus on PS4, and I enjoyed playing it just as much as I enjoyed playing a brand new game like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And if you think that I'm not excited for SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated or the remake of Destroy All Humans, then you're wrong. I'm interested in a remake of almost any game I played when I was a kid, and I'm probably going to continue to shamelessly toss money at whoever releases them. So on that note, here are 5 classic games that I would love to see remakes of. Number 1, The Simpsons Hit and Run. On paper, a third-person racing action game based on an animated television show normally would spell a cash-grab disaster, but The Simpsons Hit and Run is just about the polar opposite. Its races and missions prove to be entertaining throughout the game's 10-hour runtime, and it's jam-packed full of hilarious hints at the show and collectibles. Exploring Springfield in a video game hasn't been done better since Hit and Run, and I have a hard time seeing another game past this title anytime soon. It has the personality of The Simpsons, guaranteeing the admiration of any fan of the show, and some damn good gameplay too. I would love to see this game with some updated graphics, and I would absolutely play it all over again. Number 2, Psychonauts. Psychonauts was an adventure platformer released in 2005 where you play as a psychic kid named Raz as he uncovers an evil government plot hidden behind the facade of a summer camp for psychics. Its quirky characters, storyline, and distinct art design caused me to fall in love with this game. Despite several awards and high critical acclaim, the game did not sell very many copies, making it difficult for a sequel to ever be put into production. But over the years, Psychonauts has developed a cult following, and I wouldn't be the only one that would lose their minds over a remake or a sequel. Either would be pretty good, but can we please just get another Psychonauts title out one of these days? Number 3, Pokemon Colosseum. Pokemon Colosseum was a refreshing take on the world of Pokemon with 3D graphics and an environment that just couldn't be captured by the handheld games back in 2003. It presented an exciting new gameplay feature in Shadow Pokemon and kept me interested with its entertaining NPCs and challenging battles. I also liked how the game embraced Umbreon and Espeon as its primary Pokemon, giving us a nice break from the water, fire, grass choices that the handheld games have limited us to the past 20 years. A remake of Pokemon Colosseum is probably unlikely, but I would love to see more unique stories like this in the Pokemon world. As much as I love collecting 8 gym badges and catching them all once every couple years, the world of Pokemon has possibilities beyond that concept, and I would love for them to continue to explore that. Number 4, Scarface. The world is yours. On the surface, this game might just look like GTA with a Scarface skin on it, and you could certainly make an argument for that, but the charisma that Tony Montana brings to the open world action genre cannot be matched. Also, this game had guts, as it changed the ending of the classic Scarface movie and allowed you to play as Tony Montana as if he had never been gunned down in his mansion after telling everyone to say hello to his little friend.
Say hello to my little friend!
The goal of the game is to expand Tony's cocaine empire throughout the various districts of Miami and try not to be killed or arrested along the way. Is it kind of a GTA clone? Yeah, but did they nail the aesthetic and badassery of Scarface? Absolutely. I would die to play a remake of this game, specifically if it could somehow end up as a handheld on the Nintendo Switch. A man can dream. Number 5, Midnight Club. I only played Midnight Clubs 2 and 3 growing up, but I would absolutely lose my mind over a remake of any of the titles in this franchise. Generally, when Rockstar makes a game, they make it right, and they made these racing games right. With a heavy focus on vehicle customization, challenging races, entertaining characters, and exciting rewards, the Midnight Club games proved to be the premier racing series for me, and I couldn't get enough of them. Aside from the over-accentuated intensity of Burnout Paradise back in 2008, I've yet to find a game that matches the entertainment value of Midnight Club, and aside from Mario Kart, I really haven't found myself getting excited for any racing game in almost a decade now. And did I mention the cheat code at Midnight Club 2 that allows you to shoot missiles out of your car? I would literally spend hours playing tag with friends and family just shooting missiles at each other. I mean, come on, Rockstar, this is the good clean fun that we've been missing. Make it happen. And those are my 5 games that I would love to see remakes for. Are there any games from your childhood that you would love to see ported to today's consoles? Let me know down below. If you like this video, please like this video, and be sure to subscribe for more quality content. And as always, thanks for watching.